Hello guys, you're welcome to CBS Free Skill Acquisition Program. My name is Blessing and I'll be taking you guys on how to prepare Abacha and Nkwobi. So guys, let's get into it. Okay, in our class today, we'll be needing the following ingredients to prepare our Abacha. Okay, just pay attention as I mentioned and then the one after the other. This is Abacha. This is the main ingredients we need for this special delicacy. It's also known as African salad. After preparing it, you understand why we call it African salad. So this is made from cassava. With this Abacha, to make it a special delicacy, you will need palm oil. This is our red oil that we'll need for this Abacha. This is the uba. It's also known as oil bean. It's also needed for the Abacha. We need our fish. This fish is already fried. We need it for the Abacha. These are the things we need for garnishing. This is utazi leaf, this is garden egg, and this is our onion. We need it for garnishing. This is our crayfish already blended. This is ehuru. It's also known as calabash nutmeg. These are our salt for taste. These are our chopped onion. All these things are the things we need for this Abacha. These are roasted pepper, blended one. This is ogiri. We need it for the Abacha. This is our crayfish. This is the seasoning cube we need for the Abacha. This is our blended pepper we only need it for the Abacha. This is the edible potash water that we'll be needing for this to prepare this Abacha. So you can get your Abacha in the market. As it is now, it's a long process. So before we start, we still have to mix it and all that. Use water to dissolve it and all that before we can be able to use it to make Abacha. And for the Nkwobi, we'll be needing the following ingredients. This is the cow leg. The Nkwobi, this is our cow leg. It's already cooked. Then we'll be needing the uba for it. We'll need our crayfish. We'll need the ehuru. We'll need salt. We'll need our pepper, blended black pepper for it. And this is our ogiri for the Nkwobi. This ogiri has a stinky smell, but it's very nice. You need it for your Nkwobi to come out very well. Okay, right now to prepare Abacha, before you start preparing your Abacha, you can see that the Abacha is dry. So for you to prepare it, you need to soak it inside warm water. It doesn't have to be very hot, so that it has to be a warm water that you can put your hand inside it. So we want to soak our Abacha right now. Make sure that the water covered the whole Abacha. You soak it and leave it inside the water for about 2 minutes. For about 2 minutes, so that it won't be too soft. At least just for about 2 minutes. Guys, want to start with the preparation of Abacha. First of all, this is our palm oil that we'll be needing for the Abacha. You add your palm oil inside the pot that you want to use. Then I'm gonna heat it. I'll heat it small on the fire. Just for like a minute. Then the next thing, I'll add the edible potash water to my oil. You can see that I had to put the potash inside the water to dissolve. Then I'll start adding it small. So when you add your edible potash water inside your heated palm oil, this is based on your choice. You might decide not to heat your palm oil, but I choose to do this because I like the oil to be a bit hot while doing this. So you stir it. If you show that maybe the sauce is not much, like it's not up to the quantity you will need for the abacha, you can just decide to add small oil to it. You add small to it. You keep stirring. You can see that the sauce has turned to orange color. You keep stirring. Keep stirring it. You can choose to add more. You stir it. You do this based on the quantity of the abacha you want to mix. So this is it. So once this is ready, then I'll start adding other ingredients to the abacha. I'll start with my crayfish. I'm going to add part of the crayfish I blended inside it. So I'll be very generous with my crayfish because I like the taste of it in abacha. This is the blended crayfish. So when you add it, you stir it very well. If you feel it's not much, you can still add depending on your choice. So I added more because I like it much. You keep stirring. You can add your ehuru. This is also known as calabash nutmeg. You add it. It has a special aroma it gives to and flavor it gives to the abacha. You add your ehuru to it. You stir it very well. Once this is done, you add your blended pepper. This pepper is roasted. I roasted it before blending it. This black roasted pepper has a special flavor it gives to abacha that makes it come out very well when you eat. Like you enjoy it. It will be yummy and very good. You need to taste this. So you keep stirring your abacha, keep stirring it, the sauce, keep stirring it. Then you can add your crayfish. I like to have this part of the crayfish too because when you are eating your abacha, you can be munching it. You know, it gives it special taste when you are eating your abacha. Then after this, then I want to add my uba to it. So I might not add too much. So I'm adding it, looking at the quantity of the abacha I'm making. So I think this is enough. I will add it. Then with this, I'm going to add my ogiri inside it. This ogiri has a stinky smell, but it gives abacha a very good aroma and flavor when you finish it. So it's part of the ingredients that you don't joke with when making your abacha. So after adding my ehuru, I'll add my seasoning cube. Make sure you pieces it very well before you then add it. Then stir everything together. Make sure it mixes very well. Then add your pinch of salt for taste. I'll add my salt. Be careful with your salt so that if the salt didn't come out, you can Just add small to it, but just be careful that it doesn't get too much. Then start stirring. Continue stirring until everything mixes properly. Keep stirring. Make sure you mix it very well. All the ingredients. You mix it very well. When you finish and you taste it and the pepper didn't come out well, depending on your choice of pepper, some people like pepperish food and all that, you can add more to it. So with this now, I can add my abacha and mix everything together. So the next thing is to add abacha to this. So this is the abacha. I soaked it with warm water, so I'm adding it into my sauce. So when you add, you stir it, you turn everything, mix it small so that the ingredients, everything will mix properly with the abacha. So use your spatula to turn it very well. This is our delicacy, Abacha Nnkwobi special African salad. So our abacha is getting ready. And you can add more of your abacha to it. Yes, turn it, mix it very well. Yeah, I can perceive the aroma. Like, taste is going to be very delicious. So I'll add the remaining one. Then I'll mix everything together. So I'm going to add my onion, chopped onion to it. I like onion a lot, so I'm going to be very generous with it. So in case you don't like onion, you might choose not to add it. I know some people don't eat onion, but abacha is always good to eat with onion. You enjoy it when you eat it with onion. So this is our Nnkwobi African salad abacha. With this now, our abacha is ready. You can just taste it to know if maybe you need to add more salt or maybe the pepper and all that. Okay, this is it. Okay, right now we are done with the abacha. We want to start with the preparation of nkwobi. So I've already introduced you guys with the ingredients we need for nkwobi. So we'll take off right now to the preparation of nkwobi. I'll start with my palm oil. You start by putting the oil inside the pot. Then the next thing is your potash water. We are adding our edible potash water to the oil, the palm oil. Then you stir it very well. After this, you can add your blended pepper to it. You can add this pepper too. I want it to be spicy, so I'm adding the other blended pepper that's I didn't roast to it. Then I'll add my ehuru, calabash nutmeg into the sauce. Add my crayfish. add salt, pinch of salt, small salt. Careful so it doesn't get too much. Seasoning cube. Adding my seasoning cube. Stir everything together. This is my uba. I'm going to add my uba to it. You stir it, keep stirring. I might choose to add more pepper to it. Because I want it to be spicy. Add my uba. Then the next thing, after stirring it, you can add your meat. That is your cow leg meat to it. That is what you can use to make your nkwobi. So we are done stirring. Then I'll add my cow leg meat to it. Then I'll stir it properly, mix everything together. Yeah, after stirring it together, mixing it, making sure that it's properly mixed, you can add your uziza leaf. You can add small because uziza leaf is bitter, so use the remaining one for garnishing. So add it, turn it, mix it very well. Once you are done mixing it together, then you just heat it for just about 2 minutes. Just for about 2 minutes. See? Then your uba nkwobi, its uba is ready for eating. You can sense the aroma. It's very delicious. Yeah, thank you. We are ready. It's ready. Yeah.